Look who came rushing back to play the devoted son. So you really sent Dad money? Don't blame him when you can't find it. Quit gloating. This had better have nothing to do with you. All right, get started. Don't waste my time. Look closely. 24 payments over 2 years, 8,000 yuan each. That's exactly 192,000 yuan. Anyone can fake a screenshot. Show us the card number. It ends in 6616. Is that Dad's card or not? That's the right card, but I never got the money. Dad, give me the card and your withdrawal records. 3762 yuan. That's all that's left. Every time I tried to withdraw money, there was only pocket change. Xiaomin, haven't you been managing Dad's card? What's going on? I usually keep it for Dad, but I never touch the money. Maybe your dad forgot. He's getting old and confused. He won't even buy a little meat, and you're saying he spent 190,000 yuan? You checked the account and saw the card. Stop accusing me without proof. I work tomorrow. I don't have time for your act. I didn't say you could leave. You were more desperate for Dad's card number than his own son. Why? Can't I care about Mom and Dad? How often do you come home? Sending money doesn't make you a good son. Who actually cares for them? Zhou Lei, Wei Guo asked where the money went. Just answer him and stop changing the subject. Zhou Lei, if you know something, say it. Don't let my brother jump to the wrong conclusion. Oh, look who came rushing back to play the devoted son. So you really sent Dad money? Don't blame him when you can't find it. Quit gloating. This had better have nothing to do with you. All right, get started. Don't waste my time. Look closely. 24 payments over 2 years, 8,000 yuan each. That's exactly 192,000 yuan. Anyone can fake a screenshot. Show us the card number. It ends in 6616. Is that Dad's card or not? That's the right card, but I never got the money. Dad, give me the card and your withdrawal records. 3762 yuan. That's all that's left. Every time I tried to withdraw money, there was only pocket change. Xiaomin, haven't you been managing Dad's card? What's going on? I usually keep it for Dad, but I never touch the money. Maybe your dad forgot. He's getting old and confused. He won't even buy a little meat, and you're saying he spent 190,000 yuan? You checked the account and saw the card. Stop accusing me without proof. I work tomorrow. I don't have time for your act. I didn't say you could leave. You were more desperate for Dad's card number than his own son. Why? Can't I care about Mom and Dad? How often do you come home? Sending money doesn't make you a good son. Who actually cares for them? Zhou Lei, Wei Guo asked where the money went. Just answer him and stop changing the subject. Zhou Lei, if you know something, say it. Don't let my brother jump to the wrong conclusion. How should I know? You had our parents' card. The card and name are real, so why is only 37.62 yuan left after 2 years? Wei Guo, just let it go. You don't come home often. Don't tear the family apart over this. Dad, this isn't small. You should have gotten 8,000 yuan a month, but only 37.62 is left. If I ignore this, you won't have money for medicine. Wei Guo, your dad has his pride. Don't say anything too harsh in front of the kids. Mom, protecting Dad's dignity means finding the truth. The person draining his account is the one leaving him with nothing. Enough with the scare tactics and the devoted son act. Come back when you have real proof. Sir, text alerts for this card go to a number starting with 185 and ending in 9274. That's not my number. This is a secondary card. The primary card holder is Zhou Lei. Can you print the last 2 years of transactions? Dad says the money disappeared as soon as it arrived. I need every payment. Sure. Your father is here, so we can. An 8,000 yuan payment arrived on the 25th of every month, then was transferred out within minutes. I never withdrew a cent. I know nothing about those transfers. The recipient note repeatedly says Zinda Trading. Some money went through Zhou Lei's account first. Keep these records and consider calling police. Zhou Lei? My brother-in-law? How could it be him? Xiaomin, bring Zhurui to Dad's house. Why, Wei Guo? What happened? Has the money been going to him for the last 2 years? You went to the bank? Zhou Lei said he invested it for Dad. He didn't take it. When did he tell you? Did he show you a contract? Did Dad ever get any returns? I only saw a flyer promising guaranteed principal and monthly high returns. A flyer isn't a contract. Bring it, Xiaomin. I don't want excuses. I want the records. I didn't know it was this serious. Zhou Lei said Dad couldn't use a smartphone, so he collected the verification codes for him. Convenient for whom? So Dad would know when money arrived, or so Zhou Lei could transfer it right back out. Xiaomin, don't cry. Recall every paper you signed, contract you saw, and thing Zhou Lei said about Xinda. Every page could be evidence. Sir, this record includes each transaction time and processing number. Investigators can match them later. Thank you. Dad, keep these papers safe. From now on, if anyone says you forgot, we answer with the records. I don't understand this stuff, but I know a stamped document can't be denied. Dad knows exactly what happened. He didn't forget. Someone took his retirement money. Mom, why are you stopping me? Are you still protecting them? Why do you have to broadcast our family mess to everyone? Dad didn't see a cent for 2 years and you want me to stay quiet? They're struggling too. Maybe Zhou Lei got desperate and made one stupid mistake. If you send him to prison, what happens to your sister? He secretly rerouted Dad's alerts, learned every detail, and transferred each payment immediately for 2 years. You call that one mistake? Mom, you didn't just miss it, you chose not to see it. Weiguo, listen to me. He drained Dad's retirement account and you're still defending him. I'm not defending him. I'm afraid this family will fall apart. If your father finds out, the shock could kill him. So you helped hide it for 2 years? Mom, do you realize Dad has only 3760 yuan left? Zhulei said it was temporary and he'd pay it back. With what? He doesn't even have an investment statement. Mom, you still believe him? Then what do we do? Weiguo, you can't call the police. Your sister has a child. If I don't call them, this will never end. Zhulei comes here today and explains himself to Dad. Weiguo? Mom, if you keep blocking me, you're helping him. Xiaoman, bring that flyer and get Zhulei to Dad's place now. Mom, when Zhulei gets here, don't interrupt. Weiguo, can't you just... Dad gets every cent back. Weiguo, this is the Zinda investment flyer he showed me. Mom, this is beyond family shame. Someone used Dad's card in this scheme. If he can't explain it today, Dad and I go to the police tomorrow. Weiguo, don't throw around the word police. I'm not, he gets one chance. Zhulei, explain why alerts from Dad's bank card were linked to one of your secondary cards. Dad's ancient phone couldn't receive texts, so I collected them for him. What's wrong with that? And somehow that left him with 3760 yuan? Dad can't use a phone and money earns nothing sitting in the bank. We were just managing it and making safe investments. Then where are the investment records? You send a little money home and suddenly think you run this family? I don't need to run anything. I just want to know where Dad's money went. Who owns Zinda Trading? A friend. He just needed the money temporarily. Then why link Dad's alerts to your card and transfer the money immediately? Give me your phone. You have no right to search my phone. Fine. Then answer one question. What password and verification code does Dad's bank card use? He can't remember things, so he uses the last 6 digits of his ID. How do you know the last 6 digits of my father's ID? Why do you know every detail? Dad told me. You weren't helping. You studied every detail of his bank card. Let's run a test. What test? I'll transfer 1 yuan to Dad's card. Let's see whose phone gets the alert. Don't move. Why did the alert for money entering Dad's account go to your phone? Shuri, you really took my money? So the alert came to me. Big deal. I just used the money temporarily. I'll pay it back. 24 months is temporary? It was just sitting in Dad's account. He never spends it. I could put it to work. What's the problem? Dad lived on pickles and buns so his money could work for you? You took all 8,000 yuan every month for 2 years. That was my retirement money. Dad, calm down. I never said I wouldn't repay it. When Zinda pays out, I'll return everything with interest. I waited while 1 plate of pickles became 3 meals and chest pain went untreated. You said it was only a few months. How did it become every payment for 2 years? What would a woman know about cash flow? I know you took my father's money. From now on, I hold a card. We unlink the alerts and preserve every bank record. Dad agreed to let me manage it. When did I agree to let you take the money keeping me alive? Dad, sit down. Don't argue with him. Weiguo? For 2 years, I told myself you were busy, but you kept saying you sent money and I kept getting poorer.
Dad, you're scaring yourself.
I'm not. You scared me 1 transfer at a time. Today? Doctor, how is he? Acute angina. He's stable for now, but he absolutely cannot take another shock. Weiguo? I was wrong. I shouldn't have stopped you. Seeing your father like that terrified me. Mom, are you afraid something will happen to Dad or to Zhulei? Both. One is your father, the other your brother-in-law. If the police get involved, what happens to Xiaoman? Weiguo, don't worry about me. After what happened to Dad, I can't protect him anymore. I'm not abandoning you. I'm refusing to let Weir family cost Dad his life. Dad, what do you want to do? Call the police. Once we do, this becomes a huge case. When they took my retirement money, did they care whether I starved? Dad, after we report it, Zhulei may beg, threaten, or use Xiaoman and the child against you. Let him try. He took my money and my life without asking me. This time I won't ask him. Dad wasn't trying to destroy a family. Once that family was hollowed out, he was the first to open the door and let in the light. Dad said we report it. I'm going to the police right now. Don't stop me. I'm coming too. I won't defend Zhulei anymore. I'll go with you. I need to tell them everything I know. Fine, but in front of the police, forget family ties. Stick to facts. Who signed, took, and transferred the money. Don't leave out a word for him. If I sign something wrong, I'll own it. I won't make Dad carry our mistake anymore. Weiguo? Zhulei told me not to tell your father, and I agreed. No more hiding. Every time we hide, Dad loses another piece of the money keeping him alive. Weiguo? I'm not ashamed. If I stay quiet today, another old person could end up in this hospital tomorrow. Then we'll tell it to the police and to every senior they targeted. Weiguo, I can still walk. Help me up, I'll walk in myself. This time you'll tell them in your own words. He said it was temporary and he'd repay it. Weiguo, what's really going on? The police are investigating. Don't defend him or sign anything. He told me to find the card in every paper I signed so we could get our story straight. Am I in trouble too? Don't panic. Save everything you know, signed, or have. Explain quickly that you were tricked into signing and you can protect yourself. Zhulei said if I help you, he'll call me the mastermind. He isn't protecting you. He's using you as a shield. Xiaoman siding with him won't save this family. It'll destroy it. If your sister gets the contracts, USB key, or internal login, that's worth more than 10 arguments. Tell her not to confront Zhou Lei alone. Got it. I won't let her take risks. The evidence will decide who's right. Ajay, we're in trouble. Zheng Weiguo reported us and the police opened a case. Move whatever you can from Zinda and cover what you can. If anyone asks, it was a normal loan. Stick to that story. Zhou Lei, what is Zinda and how much have you hidden about Dad's card? Honey, stay out of men's business. I borrowed some money from Dad. I'll repay it with interest. Why is your brother making such a scene? With interest? Then why has Dad lived on buns and skipped the doctor for 2 years? You borrowed 190,000 yuan while he lived like a beggar. Zheng Xiaomin, you managed Dad's card and gave me the password. When they investigate, you won't walk away clean. You're an accomplice. I gave you the password because I trusted you to invest for Dad, not steal from him. Too late. Tomorrow, back me and insist it was a loan. That's how we save our family. Side with him and we both go down with our child. If it was a loan, where are the contract, interest, and principal? If it was legitimate, why hide it from me and reroute Dad's alerts? What do women know? I'm earning money for this family. When we buy a bigger house and send our child to private school, you'll thank me. Dad can't even afford a little meat. Your profit is built on his life. Zheng Xiaomin, whose side are you on? I'll say it once. Tomorrow, you stand with me. Wei Guo, Zhou Lei called me an accomplice. I won't help him. Tomorrow I'll find every record. If I'm guilty, I'll face it. Dad won't stand alone. Zheng Xiaomin, touch my stuff again and I'll make sure you go down with me. But Zhou Lei was the one who transferred Dad's money. Once it entered Zinda, it became bigger than him. New deposits paid old investors returns, making the scam look real and luring in more victims. They targeted seniors who trusted guaranteed returns. Recruiters like him used family ties. When it collapsed, seniors lost everything. Dad wasn't alone. My crooked brother-in-law answered to someone bigger, a machine eating retirement funds. Dad's 192,000 yuan was just one crumb. That 80,000 yuan was my grandson's tuition. How do I face my son now? My 120,000 yuan was for my funeral. My husband died early, and I only wanted a dignified burial. Now I can't even afford a coffin. My pension is 2,200 yuan. I saved 38,000 and invested it all. Joe said it would nearly double in a year, and I trusted his sweet talk. Every mom, dad, and gift was paid with your principal. He called my father dad for 2 years and emptied 192,000 yuan. Will reporting it help? Zinda says we invested voluntarily and signed the papers ourselves. A signature doesn't legalize it. They guaranteed principal, promised 1.2% monthly returns, and recruited investors. That's illegal fundraising. Can we get our money back? I can't promise it all. Alone, they can call it a dispute. Report together and combine your payment records. That money trail becomes undeniable. Then we'll follow your lead and go to the police together tomorrow. Bring your bank books, transfer records, and chats with Joe. One complaint can be dismissed as voluntary. Put a dozen accounts together and they form an unbreakable net. Dad's case belongs with all of yours. Why are you going through my things? Dad and other seniors lined up outside Zinda. You took their savings and used my access to Dad's card as cover. Zhou Lei, you tied me to this scam. Give it back, that's mine. Tell me how many seniors you scammed over the last 2 years. Hey, Xiaomin, we're married and have a child. Give me the USB key and we'll put this behind us. Don't forget, you're an accomplice too. I finally see it. You never cared about this family. Only that machine that eats people alive. Hand it over and we both go down. What about our child? Don't use our child to scare me. Our child needs a mother who can hold her head up, not one who hides evidence for a con man. Acting so righteous? The clothes, food, and tutoring all came from the money I made. If it came from Dad and those seniors, I don't want a cent. Wei Guo, I trusted the wrong man. I'm done protecting him. Do what you have to do. You call it a loan? Write this. 8,000 yuan monthly from Dad's card into Zinda at 1.2% interest, plus the repayment plan. Then I'll tell police. Seriously? You should have said that sooner. I admit I used the money, but it was a loan. Nothing else. Don't leave out the rerouted alerts. To prove it was a loan, explain why every payment went through your phone and into Zinda. Fine. I'll write that I received the alerts and transferred the money as a temporary loan. That's not a free pass. It's proof you put Dad's money into an illegal fund. The recording, records, USB key, and seniors' reports all match. Give it to me. I'll tear it up. Wei Guo, stop sending money home. No matter how much you send, I won't see a cent. Dad, what are you saying? For a week, I've eaten pickles and buns and couldn't buy meat. You don't send too little. I truly have no money. Impossible. I sent 8,000 yuan every month without missing once. But Dad saw nothing. That's 192,000 yuan over 2 years. How can he not afford meat? Old Zhang, tell the foreman I need leave. Something happened at home. Wei Guo, what's so urgent? Dad has lived on buns for a week. I need his bank records on the table tonight. Old Zhang, please handle the foreman. I ran from the dorm and called Xiaomin. Xiaomin, is Dad hiding something? He says he never saw the money I sent. Wego, I don't really know. Let's talk when you get home. What do you mean? Dad's eaten buns for a week, and you're there every day. How can you not know? Don't ask over the phone. Mom says not to make a scene. Dad is old and can't handle the stress. I send him 8,000 yuan a month so he can live, not suffer. Tonight, the card, phone, and records go on the table. Mom says not to tell Dad yet. He's been having chest pain. He has chest pain and still won't see a doctor? How are you taking care of him? I'll go see him tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm coming tonight, and so are you and Zhou Lei. If anyone is missing, I go straight to the bank. Weiguo, Zhou Lei has a temper. Don't come home and go after him. I haven't even questioned him, and you're already shielding him. Xiaomin, pray he had nothing to do with this. Buddy, where are you headed in such a hurry? Home. If I'm any later, Dad may not even know where his money went. Please drive faster. That wasn't spare cash. It was his lifeline. Buckle up, I know a shortcut. Something was wrong in Xiaomin's voice. What was the family hiding? How should I know? You had our parents' card. The card and name are real, so why is only 37.62 yuan left after 2 years? Weiguo, just let it go. You don't come home often. Don't tear the family apart over this. Dad, this isn't small. You should have had 8,000 yuan a month, but only 37.60 remains. If I ignore it, you won't have money for medicine. Weiguo, your dad has his pride. Don't say anything too harsh in front of the kids. Mom, protecting Dad's dignity means finding the truth. The person draining his account is the one leaving him with nothing. Enough with the scare tactics and devoted son act. Come back when you have proof. Your dad's money used to be managed by Xiaomin and me. What's wrong with Zhou Lei helping now? Helping means buying medicine and groceries, not linking his alerts to your card. Xiaomin, who opened that secondary card? Zhou Lei said Dad's old phone couldn't receive codes, so I took his ID to the service center. I thought it was only for alerts. Don't pin this on me. You signed the form. I signed to manage alerts, not let you transfer the money. Don't touch it. These are Dad's records, not scrap paper you can crush. Brother-in-law, are you really going to interrogate your own family? I ask. You dodge? Where are the contract and returns? Who runs Zinda? Give me one answer that checks out, and I'll apologize tonight. The contract is at the office. I'll get it later. Not later. Tomorrow at 9, right here with every piece of evidence. If one thing is missing, this isn't over. Fine. You want proof? I'll bring it. Don't say I'm fooling you when you can't understand it. If I can't understand it, the bank can. If the bank can't, the police can. Xiaomin, don't search his pockets. Just protect what you know and have. If Zhou Lei is innocent, he can prove it tomorrow. Officer, I need to report someone. Dad's bank alerts were rerouted and every monthly payment was taken for 2 years. He saw none of it. That's a common pattern. We'll open a report and trace the full money trail. Investigate however you need to. I'll cooperate and repay everything. Please withdraw the case. Repayment is the bare minimum. But if you think Dad will sign this, dream on. Weiguo, don't touch that money. It all goes to the police tomorrow. Fine. Don't blame me when I cut off this family. Zhou Lei claimed to be sorry, but brought an agreement asking Dad to drop the case. Was he remorseful or escaping? The case had only begun. Weiguo, did Zhou Lei go to the police? He wants me to make Dad withdraw the case or our family is over? He has the nerve to ask you? Xiaomin, do you know what he did with Dad's money? We traced it. Each 8,000 yuan payment entered Zinda Trading's business account the same day, without even a minute's delay. It went into Zinda? Then what? It was split immediately into dozens of small transfers to personal accounts. Some recipients sent it right back to Zinda, creating fake activity. That doesn't sound like temporary cash flow. It was a Ponzi scheme. New money paid old investors. A dozen local seniors paid Zinda monthly. He may be a recruiter in a larger network. Joe promised 1.2% monthly interest, triple the bank rate, with principal and interest after 1 year. I invested my husband's entire pension. I wanted the high return. I invested 80,000 yuan for my grandson's tuition this month. The door was locked and no one answered the phone. Did something happen? Yesterday, Joe smiled and promised next week's payment. Today, he's gone. Open up. My 60,000 yuan in retirement savings is in there. Open the door. It's over. The same 1.2% rate, the same pitch, the same number, used to scam an entire neighborhood of seniors. Sir, was the man who took your money in his 30s wearing a gold chain and very charming?
Yes. Joe was so warm. He called me Dad and brought holiday gifts. He was closer than my own son.
Those gifts were bought with your own principal. What did you say? Young man, were you scammed too? If you know where Joe is, please tell us. I'm not here to make trouble. I'm here for evidence. Everyone who paid Zinda, save every receipt, contract, and chat record. I have the contract, but they said the system was upgrading and told us to return tomorrow. I have a voice message from him. Don't worry, Mom. The contract guarantees your principal. Don't delete it. Bring your phones tomorrow. Scammers don't fear one person crying. They fear a group with organized evidence. Don't come alone to withdraw money. Photograph everything first, then report it together. More people and cleaner records make denial impossible. Jolay called Senior's dad and stole their life savings. He used the same sweet act on my father and every elder in that line. I can give up the house, car, and tutoring. But can you give Dad his life back? Come back! Stop right there! Daddy! Our child will know his mother did right. Better that than learning she watched his grandfather get robbed and helped hide it. Jolay, after 8 years, I finally see you. You cared only about your golden goose. I'm giving my brother the USB key and contracts. We're done. My brother never pressured me. Calling me an accomplice made your wife hand over the evidence. I gave up the USB key, our marriage, and my fear. Give it to me. I'll tear it up. Tearing paper changes nothing. Call it a loan, and you took the money. Deny it, and you tricked Dad into dropping the case. You chose this road. Mr. Qian scammed me too. I only took a commission. Where did that commission come from? From Dad's monthly 8,000 yuan? From Mr. Lee's funeral savings? Every 2% you took meant one less meal or dose of medicine for a senior. I never meant to hurt them. I just wanted quick money. You refused to think about it, because then you'd know your quick money was a senior's last safety net. Brother-in-law, give me a way out. I'll find Mr. Qian. The way out is through the police station. If you really want the money back, tell the police exactly how Chen taught you to recruit seniors, split funds, and collect commissions. Get up. We're going to the station, and this time you walk in yourself. I didn't force him to write a word. He thought he had a pass to make the case disappear, but he tied himself and Mr. Chen to the same confession. Ajay, you're running? Chen has most of the money. I linked the card, and my father-in-law's money went in too. They'll investigate me first. You can't abandon me. You linked your own secondary card. On paper, the money entered your account before mine. You'll be the first person they find. What about Mr. Qian? He can't just abandon me. You think you're Chen's partner? You're a recruiter. Your father-in-law and neighbors were leads. When victims complain, the recruiter takes the fall. So what if I recruited them? You promised a 2% commission per senior. I only made a few thousand from Dad's 192,000. Most went into Zinda. The commission was bait. You dragged in family and neighbors. The scheme was built so a greedy recruiter with elderly contacts would take the fall. Impossible. Mr. Qian promised he'd protect me. Protect you? He's protecting himself. You trusted a scammer so you could scam your own father. How stupid can you be? You had the lists. You gave us the scripts and contracts. Chen can't push all of this onto me. Do you have Chen's recording or signature? All you have is Dad's card, your recruits, and commissions. A court will know who looks guilty. You're making me take all the blame. Watch yourself. Drag Chen into this, and your family will suffer too. I won't take it. I really won't. Now you understand. You were never a partner, just the name on the records. Mr. Zheng, your brother-in-law's theft has nothing to do with Jinda. Back off, and I'll pay Dad 200,000 yuan and hire Zhou Lei, a lawyer. 200,000 for Dad's suffering and a room full of funeral funds, tuition, and pensions? Mr. Chen, you price lives cheaply. Your sister managed the card. A full investigation could implicate her too. You're a construction worker. You really think you can fight me? I submit evidence. The USB transfers linked to Cinda, Zhou admitted the loan and 1.2% interest, and 20 seniors will report you. No more fall guy. Name your price. 500,000 wen could get you off that construction site. The money I earn carrying cement is clean. Your 500,000 wen is built on Dad's life. Keep it for your lawyer. You think one recording and one flash drive can take me down? I have ways to turn evidence into trash. Try. The evidence is filed, the seniors are reporting together, and Zhou signed an admission. You can silence one person, not 47 accounts. You're determined to make this ugly. You made it ugly when you paved your road with seniors' last hope. What do you want? Go to the police. Return the money, surrender the records, and stop hiding behind people like Zhou Lei. If you hand anything over, I'll frame your sister and make sure Dad gets nothing. You don't scare me. The server, USB key, and senior witnesses will tell the whole story. You set me up! The server data, USB key, and witnesses are already with the police. You're too late. You'll regret this. People standing on the clean side don't regret it. Zhou Lei was the hand, Ajay the arm, and Chen the brain. But a complete money trail scares any brain, and Dad's card led to his server. The money trail, victims' reports, Zhou Lei's admission, and USB data closed the evidence chain. Zhou, Ajay, and Chen couldn't escape. Shinda illegally took deposits, promising 1.2% monthly. 47 victims lost 3.2 million wen. Zhou recruited, Ajay moved funds, and Qian ran it. I knew nothing. My employees acted on their own. This USB key came from Zhou Lei. Every transfer IP points to Cinda's server using your login. Shall I read all 47 transactions? Dad, Wei Guo, I was wrong. I really was. You called me Dad for 2 years. Dad, when you drained my 192,000 yuan one payment at a time, did you ever treat me like your father? Dad, Your Honor, that was my husband's pension. Before he died, he said not to burden our children. I saved for a dignified funeral, and they took it all. This is my grandson's college letter and tuition bill. I saved 80,000 yuan cent by cent. Now he's admitted, and it's gone. How do I face my son? Dad, I truly know I was wrong. Don't call me Dad. Learn to treat other people's money like their life before you learn how to be a decent man. Dad, you've said enough. Please rest. I won't rest. I want to hear whether the money will be returned, and how. Defendant Qian is sentenced to 12 years and a fine. All 3 defendants must repay the stolen funds. Ajay receives 8 years and Zhou Lei 6. I didn't send them to prison. They wrote their ending the day they reached for that money. I simply refused to cover for them. The money came back. All 192,000 yuan, not a cent short. One debt wasn't on any statement. Last winter, you skipped a 20 yuan clinic visit and suffered 3 days until a neighbor carried you there. Your shoes split, so you taped them all winter rather than spend 38 yuan. For 2 years, you ate on under 4 yuan a day while I sent 8,000 monthly. Every 8,000 yuan deposit disappeared. Your last 3760 yuan became 4 yuan a day. Every transfer took another bite out of your life. It's been repaid. Wei Guo, you stood with me. That repaid the debt. Dad, yours isn't the only one. The court ordered repayment of Mr. Li's funeral fund, Ms. Zhang's tuition money, and Ms. Wang's pension. Their homes and cars are being sold. Good. So many seniors suffered. I hope none of them must endure 2 years like I did. Dad, the money is back. Spend it however you want. See a doctor, buy clothes, and stop depriving yourself.
Wei Guo?
I wasn't afraid to spend. I was afraid my money would never come back. You made me feel safe spending again. Dad, no one will ever touch your money again. Your son has your back. Keep this list, not for me, but for all of you. If anyone says seniors don't need much money, show them this page. This page belongs at the community center, so seniors learn before an empty account makes them fear a 20 yuan doctor visit. Let them see my shame. I'm not afraid. If it saves one person, it's worth it. Dad recovered more than 192,000 yuan. He restored a room full of parents' faith in the words, retirement security. I was foolish. I kept telling myself family peace mattered most and looked away. Your father paid the price. You asked if I wanted this marriage, family, and a father for our child. If our home survives by stealing Dad's lifeline, it deserves to end. Ha ha ha! Joe said Dad's money just sat there, but it was his buns, taped shoes, and life saved 1 yuan at a time. No one gets to pocket it as unused. Wei Guo, I failed to stop him and hurt Dad and those seniors. I'm cutting Zhou Lei out of my life. I'll care for Dad from now on. You handed over the USB key, so I know you were dragged in. Zhou earned prison. Dad now controls every card and password. Touch 1 cent and lose us. I'll file the divorce papers, raise our child, and stop carrying his crimes. Dad, I'll visit every day. I was blind. Protecting Zhou Lei and this family pushed you into the fire. I watched you eat buns for 2 years and called you cheap. I'm sorry. A family needs clear accounts and firm rules. Wei Guo is right. If anyone uses family harmony to touch my money, I'll be first to say no. Mom, the repayments will arrive gradually. I'm recording every payment and showing Dad each one. We're not rejecting family. We're saying family needs rules. Love is love and money is money. Mixing them invites disaster. Respect isn't saying, Dad, I'll support you. It means every cent remains his. Clear accounts stop heartless people from exploiting loving ones. I nearly lost my retirement savings. Remember? The sky doesn't rain interest. It drops traps aimed at your life savings. That 1.2% sounds sweet, but swallowing it can kill you. Remember 3 things. First, guaranteed principal and high returns usually mean a scam. Legitimate investments don't guarantee principal. Second, beware anyone calling you mom or dad while selling investments. They want your money. Third, tell your children. Secrecy helps scammers. He's right. One sweet mom fooled me. This is my retirement money. It's finally back. This banner belongs to every senior who reported the scam. We put them behind bars together. If anyone targets seniors again, I'll fight first. If anyone guarantees high returns or rushes a signature, call the fraud hotline. Being scammed isn't shameful. Silence lets them hurt the next person. I brought my contract for everyone to see. The prettier a scammer makes a contract look, the more questions you should ask. Guaranteed profit is the biggest warning sign here. Legitimate investments don't promise that. If you see those words, stop. Stopping isn't embarrassing. One question can save a lifetime of savings. Dad no longer fears an empty account. Now we protect him. From now on, buy whatever you want. It's your money, and it should feed and care for you. I've smelled this meat for 2 years, walking past the stall every day. Today I finally dared to buy it. This bite tastes like peace of mind. Dad, you'll have meat every meal if you want. Buy as much as you like. Life only gets better from here. Dad, I'll get you more food if this isn't enough. Wei Guo went to the market early and picked your favorite pork. Perfect layers of meat and fat. Smells amazing. Dad, you look healthier than you have in years. I'll take a photo every day and watch you grow younger. Oh, stop talking nonsense. Grandpa, eat more meat and get strong. All right, I'll listen to you. From now on, when I want meat, I'll buy it. No more penny pinching. Honey, tomorrow I'll help you buy new winter shoes. No more wrapping them in tape. Yes, thick-soled ones. The money is in my card and I'm paying for them myself. Waguo, tomorrow I'll take Dad to the bank and link the alerts back to his phone. Good. Let Dad enter his own password. No one does it for him. Right, I'll type it myself. It doesn't matter if I'm slow, it's my money and I can take my time. Dad, if you enter it wrong tomorrow, we'll try again. From now on, you decide everything about your own affairs. Retirement money isn't just numbers. It's Dad's life and confidence to buy meat. Once we opened the books and set rules, our family moved forward. Things are good just like this.